What's the best way of breaking the cycle?
Okay, so this is absolutely perfect that you're talking about breaking the cycle because that's actually what I help people recognize is when we take a step back and really analyze our life. What I like to point out is that our life is nothing more than a sequence of patterns. We are creatures of habit by nature, and we do the same things in the morning, the same things in the afternoon, the same things in the evening. And we get caught in these patterns. And these patterns are these unconscious patterns are running our life. And so we have patterns of focus, we have patterns of physiology, and we have patterns of language. Patterns of focus is whatever we focus on is what we're going to feel. So if we focus, even if what we're focusing on isn't even real, it'll still impact us emotionally. So if we're used to focusing on the bad, focusing on what's not working out, and focusing on things that are going to annoy us or irritate, offend us, then we're going to attract more of those things to us. Whereas if we can practice shifting our perspective and practice looking for the good, finding what we're grateful for, seeing where the lesson is, where the silver lining is, then we'll be able to shift our perspective from victim mentality, where life is happening to me, poor me, I'm giving my power away, to victor mentality, to the powerful creator of my reality, when you begin to take radical responsibility of every single thought that you're thinking, all of the emotions that you're feeling, the words that you're speaking, really the actions that you're taking, the decisions that you've made up until this moment, because we are where we are today based on every thought, action, decision we've made up until this point. So if we want a radically new reality, a beautiful new future, if we want the six pack of our dreams, if we want perfect health, if we want the ultimate relationship, we are essentially going to have to think different thoughts, take different actions, and make different decisions. And that means becoming a totally different person. And so, in order to become a totally different person, we essentially have to transform our entire identity. And that's not easy because, well, how long have you been you, right? It's like death of the ego. So, when you have to essentially let go of everything that you know, everything that's familiar, everything that's comfortable, stepping outside of your comfort zone, that's when true transformation happens. And that's when you have to become aware of these patterns, which is like the power of awareness. And then B, being able to pattern interrupt, break these patterns and replace these patterns with habits that are going to serve you. Understanding that we are where we are because of our belief system. Our paradigm is our belief system and our paradigm. And we have all of these beliefs and these thoughts that aren't serving us. At the end of the day, a belief is nothing more than a thought that we keep thinking, but we're choosing to think these thoughts. And a lot of us, all of us are conditioned. We've all been conditioned by our past, from our parents, different traumas or experiences that we've lived through. And through these conditions, we've developed belief systems. And so it's not easy to recognize them and then change them, but that's absolutely what I help people do.